Hey guys, welcome back. It's Friday. Happy Friday. We got some updates for Japanese McDonald's stuff going on. We got Worlds updates with the Pokemon Center in particular, the absolute crappy, dappy shit show that's going on there. We got Mega Evolutions. We got Frosted Caribou making a return, so we got to remind everyone what's going on with that. And then we got Restock Crashouts to finish off the day. All right, first up here, we have a clip by EXP Share Collectible, now offered in the Discord for notifications. If you want some notifications from them when they restock stuff, join the Discord. It's free, unlike the other guys that suck. Now, they say, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a resealed Mega McDonald promo pack. And on my bingo card, at no point did I ever have 2-pack McDonald's cards from Japan that are brand spanking new. I didn't think there'd be people resealing those. Like, it's the same Pikachu that you get in every single pack. So, like, to reseal that is just, it blows my mind. Gotta say, didn't see it coming, but it definitely happened. If you haven't watched the video on the McDonald's situation in Japan, where there's just McDonald's getting tossed all over the place. People want the cards, they don't want the food, so they throw the food out or onto the street. You're going to want to tune into that. Absolute insanity. Now, this was pretty predictable. I don't know if I predicted it in my last video on it. But, of course, we got the people that went to Worlds that go to the Pokemon Center, the pop-up Pokemon Center, and they are selling the stuff off before they even get on a plane, before they even leave. It's one of those situations. We got the old flipper-dipper scenario. And a lot of people do that to offset the price of their tickets, their hotel, and all of that stuff. So it's predictable. We knew it was going to happen. In Hawaii, they were set up all over the ground. At least they got tables this time. We're going to talk about the prices. We're going to talk about what's going on with that, so you guys can get a little bit of a better feel. If you want to know what's going on or how hectic, how chaotic it is at the Pokemon Center pop-up, and I don't know if this is largely due to the fact that people are taking too long to get through, and then they're like scheduled too close together, and the next group comes in, and those people haven't left, but it doesn't look like a great time. All right, here we have a nice little clip, we got the positive end of things. I'm sure you could have a great time if you're at Worlds, if you're meeting up with friends. Just the Pokemon Center is a disaster. So, to each their own. We got this guy who is challenging people to smash. If you beat him, you win a pack. And not only that, he also is playing with one hand. It's 2v1. He's playing with one hand, and he's still apparently out there smashing people. That is the ultimate challenge. Now, this meme. Had to include this meme from the kitchen. So me at home, looking at people at Worlds. Yeah, I see it. And then also, meanwhile, my friends at the Pokemon Center. So it seems like it's been a blast for everyone involved, other than the whole Pokemon Center chaos. I'm sure you can find lots of ways to have fun. It doesn't matter what the event is. If you have friends there, if you're surrounded by Pokemon people and that's what you want, you're going to have a good time. Doesn't matter where you are. All right, we got Victoria here posting. We touched on this in the last video, but it's a barely reskinned jukebox from Alibaba, and you can see here that if you order 3,000 of them, you get them for 48 boners. So lazy merch, unfortunate. I guess I don't expect them to make a jukebox from scratch, but maybe something a little bit less cookie cutter Alibaba garbage. Maybe? All right. So we got Mish saying it appears that they imposed a one limit on everything at the moment in Pokemon Center. I think it's a little too late for that. I think you start off with that. I think I just spit all over the place. But like, what? You're going to do it now? The people that were waiting, the people that are later on now have the one limit. The people that got in earlier could just buy whatever they want. Now they're sitting at the hotel with a table set up, vending the same items back to other people. All right, so here's some prices. That TCG Dad posted some prices here. A lot of the items apparently didn't even have prices on them. I think the Pokemon Center is just so confident that everyone's going to buy everything that they didn't have them on there. I mean, we saw receipts to some of those items that were purchased, but here you go, just in case you haven't seen them, just in case you're making a decision on whether it's worth it or not to purchase those items at a cost higher than that. Pokemart USA is saying a massive reprint wave is coming for Surging and Temporal ETBs. Is it temporal or something else? It might be something other than temporal. I saw a couple things. Again, this is rumors. This is maybe coming from distro. Maybe take it all with a grain of salt. Also, hearing that Mega Evolution's release numbers will be 2 waves with 60% released up front and 40% released 3 weeks later. So this isn't a surprise. They're probably catching up on other sets. They can only print so many things at one time. Once this stuff falls off and you can't make free tendies on stuff from the Target shelves, the Walmart shelves, and we've already seen this. We've seen it in between the Frosted Caribou, Where's the Hobby Going videos. Like, once it's available, many of the people won't want it. None of the people that are just looking to flip this shit will want it at all. We saw it from Scarlet Violet Base all the way up until Twilight Masquerade, I believe. So there. So I don't know if it's temporal. It might be Twilight. But again, it's rumors. We'll see what happens when it happens. That shortage is not going to help. Even though it's a temporary shortage, like that the 40% is coming later, allegedly, apparently, it is not going to help because people will see like, oh, it's sold out and the price goes up and everyone wants it. They want the thing that they can't have. They want the thing that's more expensive, and we're going to see the same thing play out once again. So now on to Frosted Caribou coming back. I can't be asked to do the same videos over again. It's the same situation. We have Frosted Caribou, who apparently now has some deleted videos, but don't worry, we got screenshots of those from back in the day. We had the sad Pikachu, the video that she made where she's like, oh my God, the Poketubers, they're ruining everything, and people can't, the shelves are empty, and then she went on as a DEI hire for the Pokemon company doing casting. And I said, this is no offense to anyone who's new, but she wasn't the ideal caster. Not that she knew absolutely nothing, but she knew very little. It was very apparent. And yes, does she know more now? Probably. I mean, when you start off with not knowing the Tapu Koko on the ETB that you're opening for a video and you could have looked it up beforehand, it's one of those things. So again, did they hire her because she was a girl? Not that she couldn't talk to, she could talk to the camera. That was fine. But yeah, when you're on a caster desk and you're talking about the Pokemon trading card game, you not only need to know a lot about the game, you need to know a lot about the current game, and I'm sure she's improved greatly on that. So the new video that she just came out with, it's the same recycled shit. It's the thing that she got the most attention for, and that's kind of what she's going for. Every step along the way, she's been just, hey, well, how can I get attention? I mean, just what, maybe play into the people that are upset that the shelves are empty. I'm not. I'm going to tell you that this is not always going to be empty. This is a temporary issue. Again, the period is unknown. She's going to flash a bunch of pictures of the thumbnails. She's going to blame, oh, yeah, it's Pokerev's fault that we can't get Pokemon cards. He was around when it was dead, or when it was calm, when it was a regular market. Many of the people that she's pointing out were around and along and doing the same thing when the market was not crazy. Now, are there people that pump shit and give you fake advice, pretend to be a guru, a stonk dogger 69? Anyone can make money in Pokemon right now. It is like easy mode engaged. When that flips and it's no longer the case and people start losing money on things, stuff starts retracing, the mega stuff, the old mega stuff, all the stuff that just like is similar to the new thing, all the IRs that got pumped and dumped, that stuff, yeah. There are many worse people that you can point to as bad for the hobby. The proof right here. Scammers all day, every day. Too many scammers that I can't even keep up with them all to make videos about them. And yes, we covered, just go watch the old Frosted Caribou shit. It would be the same thing that I would make now. We have some deleted videos all prior to that. Like, hey guys, you're the victim here. Blame Pokerev. Blame all those Poketubers for showing the high prices. Blame all the Poketubers and all the people that are buying all stuff from all stores. Blame the ones that go to 5 stores and buy all the packs from them and then make a video and entitle it in all caps, buying and opening every Pokemon card from 5 stores. I think that was the rest of the title. I don't know. It's deleted now. Who knows? Then we have, again, and it's the same thing like opening in excess. 1,200 Champions Path pack opening plus giveaways. I don't know. That kind of looks like a Pokerev title to me. If I had to guess, if you were like, okay, put this title here, match the title to the person, and maybe she's changed. Maybe she didn't get attention for that. Maybe she didn't get enough attention for the lap cam. Maybe the only PokeTuber to have a lap cam. If there are any others out there, please, I apologize. You guys are the true heroes. All right, so you get the point. She did the same thing that she's shaming. And again, this is just like a cycle of like, hey, I'm going to try stuff to get attention. The gamer girl leg shot, feet shot kind of nonsense that was going on beforehand turned into the lap cam, let me show my booty cheeks kind of Pokemon thumbnails. And again, why is your camera pointed so low? What is going on? And then again, it just turned from Gooner gaming content or pictures, which there's nothing wrong with that, but just own it. If that's what you're doing, just own it. If I had toes that people wanted to see, I'd probably be posting those too. I'm just probably not. I don't know. We'll see. Here we go. We got the link tree. Before we get into the restock madness, and there's less of it currently, but it wouldn't surprise me if we end up with more clips in the future. These are 3 extremely crazy ones. So you guys you're in for a treat. Before you're in for a treat, best ways to support me are not to pay for my gamer girl toes. The best way is to use the link tree. It's all free to do. The free ways are the best ways to support the channel. You can shop with PSA Pikachu, Securus, Card Shop, Card Market, Buyee with a couple different coupons that you can use to sign up. We got free 25 when you spend 25 from Catch 'em All Collectibles, collector app for tracking your collection, a bunch of discount codes for the stuff that I use and recommend. And here's the best way to support here. Down at the bottom, you can just click on whichever one of these sites you're shopping on. Click before you shop, and it'll give me a kickback. That is appreciated. Again, I don't want to paywall anything. The Discord will never be paywalled. The content will never be paywalled. I think it's more important that everyone is able to see it that wants to see it. Especially when it's like scammer related stuff. You imagine paywalling? Like, oh guys, this guy's out here scamming everyone. But for $20 a month, you can know who it is. No, never in a million years will that happen. All right, here we go. We got the, oh my God. Speaking of Japanese McDonald's Pikachu. Thank you to Card Market for sponsoring. Stay away from the scary, just spiked in price stuff, the mega stuff, especially recently. All the dark Pokemon stuff were before that. There's some other stuff too. Just anything that's like related to a set that's coming out. Everyone will jump on the black and white stuff. The black and white full arts and Zekrom and Reshiram, the gold ones and all of that stuff. It gets pumped. Some of it is people in the background buying them up and pumping them, because it's the next thing coming out. Some of it is people speculating because, oh, the next one's coming out. So all of a sudden, the era that no one gave a shit about, woo, she's going to be red hot now. Those old cards are going to go up in price and stay up in price. And then there's also, again, the whole I'm missing out. I don't want to miss out on it. It's going up in price. I'm not going to be able to afford it anymore. Even though I didn't want it when it was super cheap, I want it now that it's expensive. That kind of scenario. So just if you ever find yourself anywhere amongst that stuff, just take a step back. Be like, hey, is that giant spike on the graph on the graph? Is that an indication that it's probably going to retrace, that it's not genuine interest in whatever it is? Even megas, like people didn't really care about the megas, but now they do. Now they're expensive. All right, it's time for some clips, and we got these from PokeStreets.official on the Instagram. We got this one, warning, a coarse language, even more coarse than my own.
Get the camera out of my focus! Get that fucking camera out of my focus!
Pokemon cards, boys and girls.
Fucking hands on. I don't get my Pokemon. I'm gonna get
The guy in the background.
Not you! Not you! Not you! Call her a bitch. Call her a bitch. I am! You call like a little bitch! You must be on your fucking mind! You're mad! You call her a bitch! Don't ever call her a bitch! I am! You fucking disrespectful! Because we've been different. When I made it you're a man, right? You don't call my girlfriend a bitch! They call the same?
All right, so you guys get the point. We are adults fighting over Pokemon cards. It is embarrassing. This is not always going to be the way. A lot of these people, again, if you're the type of person that you're fighting in the parking lot, you're going to these restocks, you're probably not going to be around when it dies down. So we got the information here. We got a restock turn ugly. This video was sent to us directly. Viewer requested to remain anonymous, but the footage speaks volumes. According to witnesses, the man in the hat called a young woman white trash and used racial slurs during a Pokemon restock. So apparently someone was called a bitch, because we at least know that much. That's repeated over and over again. She kept her composure, then called her boyfriend. Call the boyfriend in, and then you end up with a crazy fight going on. Do not act like this. Stay away from this. I don't think even the in-person restocks, I've been saying it for a while, I don't think they're even worth attending. Like, if you're there anyway, you're going to pick something up and you happen to catch one, great. But many of these items are going to be available later for cheaper. The big box stores, usually not the best price in a normal, standard, calm, regular, or less than regular market. Usually the game stores, the online game stores, are going to be the better option. They currently do not have enough product, so they're expensive now. They're more expensive than the big box. The big box, if they don't adjust the pricing to suit the market, then you end up with everyone flooding there. So adjust accordingly. We'll know. I'll let you guys know when it's time to switch off of the big box stuff. All right, next we have a restock. Oh my goodness. All right, so again, this is going to be like the someone taking the entirety of the product, that sort of situation. I'm showing you guys this because it's embarrassing, not because you should feel like you're a victim if you don't get all this stuff. And encouraging you to not shop from the secondary market on the stuff from the dreaded scalpers.
Yeah, Reprint has his own. Yeah.
There's stuff right there. You just took everything that most of people wanted. Right, bro.
2, 4. Yeah,
There's
honestly.
not a single one of these boxes left.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Perks of being broke.
So this is probably in around July 22nd, and it's pretty crazy that we're still getting Crown Zenith, still showing up. There's a lot of printing that needs to be done to quench this entire situation, but it's going to happen. The Pokemon Company knows how to print. They will print. They will catch up, and the incentive to do the shopping cart full of crap will disappear. When is it going to be? I don't know. Do you know? Not sure. It's going to take a lot. I do think that they probably need to equip themselves better, especially like they purchased Millennium Print Group, but I think they need to have more printing access, maybe another facility, maybe more equipment if it allows for it in the same facility, or maybe they need a second facility where they print everything except for Pokemon cards, and the Pokemon cards are just done in there, and they could, adjust, take more or less business depending on how hot or not hot the Pokemon card situation is. Oh no, Larry's back. He's gonna get trespassed.
And I followed the rules.
I lost track of how many crash out clips we have of this guy.
It's crazy.
Oh yeah, no, I'm fucking pissed now because I follow the rules all the time, and this is what I get. Now I'm fucking pissed, and you would be pissed too if you were in my shoes. You have the audacity, and she knows. Look, I'm gonna show you the fucking sign here too, my friend. Look, here's the sign. Look, here's the fucking sign.
Could I check out?
Speed run on how to get kicked out of and trespassed from Target.
I'm trying to get away.
Here's your sign. Limit 2 items per all trading cards.
Larry,
right here.
Larry,
Here's
calm
your
down.
sign.
Larry,
Larry,
calm
that's
down.
My lawsuit because
No.
it said. I'm going to tell you what happened, Gabe. I'm going to tell you what happened. I came here.
Larry,
No.
Dial 911. I need him out. I'm telling you, the trespass from the store.
I told you too. This is gonna happen. Hold on, he didn't pay. He didn't pay.
They're probably not gonna let him buy it.
No, he's gonna walk out with it. I swear.
They'll still let him buy it.
No, he's trespassing them. No, he's done this at every single thing. He got Doral restock canceled. He's erratic. He needs to be in a... he needs to be baked arrested and put into a mental hospital.
It says nearly trespassed and cuffed, so I don't know if he actually got trespassed. I would be surprised if he didn't, because, like, again, this is one of those situations where if there's fighting around a vending machine, if there's fighting over the restocks, they get canceled. They will just stop doing them altogether. They'll remove the machine, because for the average consumer at Target, they don't want to hear this. They don't want to shop there if there's like dude yelling and pulling shit off the shelves. But again, it's temporary. I don't want to play into either side. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, pump it. It's super expensive. It's always going to be expensive. You're missing out. It's temporary shit. So, like, also on the other end, the victim shit, the Frosted Caribou shit, where it's like, oh, you can't get anything because Larry is the devil. Larry's the devil. Poketubers are the devil. They put big prices. You did the same shit. You just switched lanes, I guess, when you found an opportunity. That there are a lot of people that want to hear that they're the victim. They want to hear that these are the bad guys because you can't get Pokemon cards, and this is why they're all expensive. The same reason why she went after Gary, the person that has been around in Pokemon all the way through from start to finish. So it's a weird thing. But you guys are going to be okay. Stick around with it. Be careful with the stuff that has spiked in price. We saw retraces before. We've seen bubbles back even before I was in the hobby, or before I got back into the hobby, right around XY base, like 2013, I think it was. There was bubbles before then. There's going to be bubbles in the future. There's going to be hype dogger eras. It could lull down. It could go back up. But generally, for the most part, you kind of don't need to listen to either end of it. No one kind of wants to go straight on the middle. No one wants to tell you what you don't want to hear. What you don't want to hear is the fact that this is going to be available. Every Pokemon card set has been available for less than MSRP. And I think all this new stuff is also going to be the same thing. However much they got to print, I think they will print it. They will make it accessible. There is going to be scenarios where they overprint stuff too. Look at Evolutions. I know what you're saying. Oh, it's expensive now. It wasn't. It was $80 booster boxes. Even Chilling Reign. In between the Frosted Caribou. Where was Frosted Caribou when there was $80 Chilling Reign booster boxes? PK was buying them. Why Frosted Caribou didn't make a video? Oh, guys, it's going to be okay. Is it going to be okay this time? It's going to be okay again this time. It's going to be all right. Take care. See you guys next time.